Hey guys, it's Rob here, and welcome back to our New York Jets franchise. If you did see the last episode, you know that we are slowly making our way through this whole offseason process. And last episode was our stats episode, and this one will be our entire offseason up through the draft until preseason. And then, depending on how much time we have, please do strap in because this one is going to be at least an hour plus because I want to cover everything. But depending on how much time we have, we might do the training games as well in this episode and just make it like an hour and a half. But if not, then those will be in the next episode along with the preseason games. So that one will definitely be like an hour plus. With that said, let's go ahead and hop in. And the first thing I'm sure you're all curious about is the retirements. And did we have any? As you can see, here's all your big ones. As you have Case Keenum at the top, Ndamukong. I'm not going to read all these off, but I will scroll through kind of slow. So you can just take a look and see if any interesting ones are there. Josh Johnson is gone. I didn't even know he was still in the league. That's an interesting one. Brian Hoyer. Let's see. Adam Thielen does retire. That could be a big one for us. Just because we might be looking for a veteran wide receiver to put into the room. Also, sorry if you didn't see my last episode. I am still kind of sick. So I've got a little bit of cough and stuff going on, but we are battling through it. That being said, our two retirees are T.Y. Hilton and Dwayne Brown. And moving on, not a whole lot of big ones. Trent Williams is a big one for the San Francisco 49ers, obviously. Somebody that retired at the top of their game. Jason Kelsey retires after 13 years of playing in the league. Anybody else? Jerick McKinnon's gone. That's an interesting one. Matt Prater, Robbie Gould. Marquise Goodwin is gone. That's an interesting one. Julio Jones retires. Kareem Jackson retires. Melvin Ingram retires. And after that is all free agents. There may be some interesting ones in here, like Jimmy Graham is gone. Randall Cobb's gone. A lot of guys that Aaron Rodgers brought back, which is interesting. And that is pretty much it for... Oh, Dante Johnson. I thought I said Deontay Johnson, like the Steelers. I was like, interesting. But that is that. And if you didn't see the last episode, this is I made TJ Watt go back to Superstar X Factor instead of losing it. I have gone around the league and upped a few other people to that. I don't know why they didn't pop up. But with that said, we're going to go ahead and staff league. We don't need to sign anybody because we signed our whole staffing crew last season and they're all still on contracts. Whenever we came in, we brought a whole crew in with us. So we are going on to the next week of the off season. I am excited for this. And this is literally what I was going to talk about is our mock drafts that we need to take a look at. Mock draft 1, they had us picking... Why did they have us picking so low? That is picking 31st for some reason, but that is definitely not accurate. Mock draft 2 maybe has us closer to where we are. Picking 13, they have us taking Matt Smith, who is actually somebody I have had on my radar, but he's definitely not first round potential. Or maybe he is. Maybe I was wrong. But I don't think we take him in the first round. And mock draft 3 has us in our spot at 7, taking Will Prossel. Somebody that I had completely overlooked who does look pretty good. And we are taking a tackle. So, could be interesting for sure. And they're not saying any of these teams are going to take him. And George Johnson going to the LA. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. But I do think we are going to try, and first let's take a look at re-signing. Mekhi Becton was the worst player on our team, but he had a lot of, also, yeah, let's accept the thing on Elijah Vera Tucker, accept his 5th year option, push him a year back, and I can handle the cap space then, because we don't have a lot of room to handle it now. I do not want Zach Wilson's 5th year option. I don't even want Zach Wilson in the room. Get him out of my face. I kind of want to franchise tag. Yeah, I can't even offer him. We have to let Mekhi Becton go. At the end of the day, he downgraded the star anyways because he had a garbage season. So he's not even a superstar. And, sorry, I had to sneeze, so I muted the mic. Hopefully I didn't pop on you guys. Not even superstar anymore. I think a lot of our players actually aren't superstar anymore. But that's kind of just how the league goes. I'm going to leave regression on because I think it makes for a better league. Interesting. Breece Hall definitely became superstar last season. Tyler Conklin did go up to superstar, though, after a pretty good season last year. Interesting to see him start showing out in his old age, but we will take it. Garrett Wilson is a superstar. Aaron Rodgers obviously downgraded to superstar. I'm going to give him X Factor back because he downgraded from being on the bench all season. which it does take into account injuries that a depth trait does. It didn't do it properly for TJ Watt, but I'm not gonna lose his thing because he was hurt all season and he wasn't actually hurt in game, obviously, because we just did the scenario from real life. So let's go ahead and move him on up. He has an 83 overall. Let me know if you guys think I should turn regression off for next season. I don't know. We do still have Dalvin Cook right now, but he's gone, right? Like, as soon as I go past this phase, I think. Yes, he is an X Factor, and he is gone. So, crazy. So, Tyler Conklin's our only big dev up, and Sauce Gardner went down to X Factor. Why? Or the Superstar? Or was he always Superstar? Am I dumb? Yeah, he didn't go down. So yes, I am dumb. Because it would be right here. It would be right there in the thing. So he didn't go down. So I'm just saying I'm dumb. Sauce has just always been Superstar. I don't know why I thought he was an X Factor. Maybe he's an X Factor on default rosters now. But so we have Sauce. No dev ups. Quentin Williams still X Factor. No dev ups really. Everybody else is just chilling. Where's Chuck Clark? Chuck Clark right there. Still hurt, but he should be good to go come next season. Hopefully. How much longer does he have left? About 5 weeks. Yeah, he'll be good to go come next season. All right, then let's get going. I guess we don't have anybody we can resign, or that we're going to resign. So we'll just go into stage 1. Take a look and see what this free agency is going to look like. I'm very interested. And combine results and everything else that we got going on here. So first off, let's go ahead and upgrade our players that we do still have left. We don't care about any of these guys besides Elijah Berry Tucker. And I'm just going to give him, who are you marching with there, Mr. Elijah? Strength upgrade is always good for your alignment though. We'll auto upgrade those guys and take a look-see at free agency, even though I don't think I have no monies. So yeah, we have 4 mil. So not a lot to, Keenan Allen has a lot of potential suitors, which is interesting. It's also interesting it doesn't show their age anywhere that I can see. Oh yeah, it does down here. I'm dumb. I was just looking at the top part. Yeah, I can't really see us going after anybody, because let's even take like people that are interested, like this 70 overall. If I try to offer him, it takes all my cap space. So I'm gonna see if I can move off of some contracts or something. Let's take a look at some combine results, and then I'll talk more about what we're gonna do there. Taking a look at Mr. I want to take a look at the left tackle. I liked a lot. Mark Huden. Let's take a look at his combine. Physicals, obviously great. Is he strong? That's the real question. Bench press 13th. Dang. Take a look at that right tackle, the Harvey Green. Take a look at his physicals. Bench press 26th. Dear Lord, you weakies. You weak boys. What is he? Caleb Brown. Elite. Strength. And yes, he is 6th right tackle. Who did they mock to us that looked good? Let's go mock drafts. Will Prossel. He does look good, and he is the 2nd left tackle. I think Will Prossel might be the move. 6'8", 320. Especially since it is saying that Harvey Green's going to be gone. And then Mark Huden's supposed to go right behind us, unfortunately. Alright, with that said, I'm going to take a look and see if I can move off some contracts or something, or move off of players that I don't think we're going to need to build around. And see, let's see, is there anybody in the trade, on the trade block? Let's just take a look. Trade block. Oh, it's just looking at quarterbacks. Let's take a look at, what do we need the most? Center? No, he's Garbo. I'm probably going to try to just trade our guys for picks, so that's not that big a thing. So anyways, I'll be back with y'all after I take a look around the league and just take a look at what we're trying to bring in. All right, so I took a look around the league, and unfortunately, I came to the realization that every team in the league is brokies. So yeah, they're all negative, and that happens a lot in Madden. But if you give them a couple years, they can kind of figure it out this Madden. So we're not going to be in any big one, and we're not going to be, whatchamacallit, we're not going to be trading for anybody, because nobody can take anybody off my hands, because they're also broke. So everybody's in cap hell this season. So unfortunately, that means we're just going to go straight through the offseason, essentially. But that does mean we get to go ahead and see mock draft 4. I do think we'll trade back in the draft, though. Harvey Green. That is definitely... that is not who you had me projected to take a while ago. Where'd that other guy go? He was pretty good. They still have... No? See, there's a lot of good tackles. So I might be tempted to move back and just try to build those trenches. Or just build our draft capital in general. But with that said, let's take a look at who's been signed so far. Actually, no, we don't have any room anyways. We'll just take a look at it at the end. And Pro Day results, we'll take a look at that in a minute as well. Advance to free agency week 3. This episode's going to be a lot faster than I thought it would, honestly, because, don't have any room for movement right now, as we're only setting at 53 players because we're broke. Alright, mock draft 5. Here we go. Who do they have us mock to now? Harvey Green going number 5. Will Procell coming back up to number 7 with us. And it says we have one active right tackle, but I think that's cap. I don't think we do. That said, let's go ahead and do our private workouts. Private workout, we are going to go... take a look at probably a left outside linebacker, right? All right, this is who I ended up putting it on. Larry Green is that free safety. I just want to see if he's anything, got going anything on. Caleb Northcutt, I really need to see if he's going to be bad or good or just decent enough to take a waiver on, and just hope that that story ended up being true. And then Chad Bolton is a day 3 prospect as well. And do I go ahead and get that right away, or... No, we do not. I think we get it next week. Hopefully, if we get it at all. I don't know. That thing's buggy. This year, just like it was last year, we are on the free agency recap now. Let's go take a look at who all got signed. Mike Williams becomes a Viking for 3 years, $24 million. Dang. Wait, $21 million. Does that mean he's actually... forgive me, I don't know how that contract swing works. So let's... He's making 14, 15, and 16 mil a year. Dear Lord. That's pretty insane. That's, yeah, total salary of 24. Total sliding out to say, like 15, 16. Keenan Allen goes to the Carolina Panthers for pretty much the rest of his career. Dalvin Cook signs for quite a bit of money, as we knew he would have to go to the Bears. Bobby Wagner gets a 1-year deal with the Lions, who did need a middle linebacker when I was looking to trade, so that's an interesting one. Josh Uche goes to, or Uke, I don't know. Dear Lord, that's a fat contract for him. 25-year-old goes to the Los Angeles Rams. Punter Tommy Townsend, Khalil Mack goes to the Tennessee Titans. That's an interesting one. The Lions were very active this free agency, bringing in a lot of vets as well as younger players to try to stack out that team. Damian Harris, not, and then... Oh, is that all the people got signed? Yeah, that's all the people got signed because nobody has the money. So there's a lot of free agents going into the thing, which could also be very interesting for us. That said, I guess we're just gonna hop straight into the draft ski, aren't we? We're not. There's 0% chance we move up, by the way. So it's all move down skis. So I guess let's go ahead and start it. I'm gonna pause the draft, and we will take a look at who the Steelers take at the number 1 overall. Jerry Hall, he did look pretty good whenever from all the draft, pre-draft stuff. Next pick is the right end to the Cardinals. They have picks 2 and 3. Wow, I didn't even realize that. That's insane. And they go Darius Richards. He's gonna be good. He has the face scan and everything. He's gonna be good. Or like the realistic looking face. Right tackle Harvey Green off the board, going to the Minnesota Vikings. Lindsey Johnson goes off the board to the Detroit Lions. They're in the position to be really good next season. George Johnson does go off the board to The Los Angeles Rams. Trade away pick. Let's review offers. First round pick this year, first round pick next year, 32. Ooh. A second, a third, a second, and their first in 2026? First round pick this year, second, no. Second this year, first next year, fourth this year, third next year, seventh. First next year, second this year, fourth, no. And first next year, second this year, third next year, no. First round pick, second round pick, third round pick is pretty crazy. If we're being honest, that one doesn't look that bad. A first, a second, and a third, and a fourth next year. First, second, first, no. Second, first next year, third the next year, dear Lord. For 2 first round picks, but they're pick 29. 2 first round picks, a third this year. 2 first round picks. 2 first round picks. He's picked 28 though. No, I think a first, a second. I think you fall, but that's for pick 24. For pick 27, I can get 2 first round picks and a third. Or for pick 28, you get 2 first round picks, a fourth. I think this one from San Fran looks really good. And I only want to use those auto ones, but I don't think you can fall that far. Because then you fall out of getting any of the people we've been looking at. All right, after some bickering back and forth, this is what we ended up with. Tippmann, as well as our first round pick this year, our second round pick next year, and our fourth round pick this year, for their first and second round picks this year. Could be a hard bargain depending on how we end up next year for that second round pick, but I feel comfortable with it right now. That gets us back into the second round where we can make a pick and we're not that far down. Advance the next pick. They take Caleb Brown. They got their tackle. The Broncos take David Truman. Don't do this to me. Spencer Johnson, gone. Mike Blackburn, gone. Make one more pick. Don't be our guy. And Clyde Boris goes to the Bears. Let's make our selection. Who do we have left? We have Mark Huden. Honestly, I wish they would have made it a little bit harder, easier on me. Mark Huden, Will Prosel, as well as, yeah, it's one of those 2 guys, right? Like one of those 2 for sure. Oh, this dude's great too. And he got way A awareness, so you know he's gonna be high overall. Let's see. He's got a D in pass block though, right? He's got elite strength, I think, right? This is hard. He's 14th in right tackle. Let's take a look at those 2 guys. Mark Huden is... Does he have any Ds? He's pretty weak sauce too. He has a D in pass block power. Bro, we don't need bad pass blockers. Will, what is yours looking like? You're strong. F injury, I can't do that. I think it's been Mark Huden this whole time. I think you still have to rock with Mark Huden, right? This dude looks dang good though. Elite agility, elite, great strength. 6'4", 316, 6'4", 306. I gotta go off Eric Clifton, I think. We take Eric Clifton and he has hidden dev. 89 strength could be not great. And he does have 50. Okay, that change of direction doesn't matter. I don't know why it even shows that. All right, there we go. There's our player. Also, I know rookies look kind of dull this year, so after this episode, I'll go through and make all our rookies look cool. Or not cool, because I won't change all of them, but I'll make the certain ones look pretty cool. And as well as I'll go through and change the important rookies of the rest of the league. Skip ahead to... we'll take a look at the top. We'll take a look at the first round. Chase Douglas goes to the Dolphins. Quincy Bass Knight goes to the. Also, the Dolphins are freaking going to be locked and loaded against us this year. Goes to the Colts. Nick Guerrero goes to wide receiver out of Wisconsin. Goes to the Bengals. And Alex Butler. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just skip to our pick. And, oh, god dang it. Please tell me. Okay. Ooh, I'm so glad I didn't click the wrong thing. Ooh. Anyways, let's see who's left. Because I'm going to have to go and review the whole round anyways, the whole thing. Also, I'm going to have to turn the game audio up for y'all because it's very quiet for me. So hopefully it's not too quiet for you guys. Let's see who's left. Left tackle. Nobody I want. Yeah, none of those guys are left. Caleb Northcutt is still left. And we have our next pick is round 3. 7th. I think I take him then. He has poor strength. Weak sauce center. But he has that thing. So I think we'll take him then. Chad Bolton is a potential undrafted free agent. So we won't even bother looking at that. DT, who do we got left? Nobody that I had scouted. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take a look around and I'll bring you back in whenever I figure out who we're picking. Alright, here we are. We are going to go with Eli Thomas just because he's the strongest guard in the thing. And like I said, we're just trying to rebuild this O-line. And he might end up having to play center. So we're going to go with Eli Thomas and see what we can do here. He is normal dev, but that does not mean he's overall bad, as he does have B awareness. And A lead block, B pass block, and B pass block power is really what we're looking after. And his run block is not bad either. So, definitely not a bad pick. 93 strength coming out of college. As we do move into our 3rd round. Hopefully that center is there. Also, yes, 3 picks on, what should we call it? On O-line is going to be pretty crazy if that is how we end up going. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Caleb Northcutt's there. I think you have to take him just because of his thing, and he is hidden dev. He is kind of weak sauce, but that's the chance you take. Drafting this guy. He does obviously have the injury maybe concern if it's a C, and that pass block finesse is probably going to be pretty bad, though it's not low enough to be like listed here, so that's something. But we'll just have to see whenever we get into the thing. Take a shot on that hidden dev. And hope and pray that it's something higher than star. Even though, I mean, O-linemen can't get devs up outside of awards, so there is that at least. Advancing to our next pick has us making a selection in the 4th round. And I will get back with y'all as soon as I figure out who we're taking. Alright, we're going to go with right end Jaden Huffman as our next choice. And, okay, or no, we're not. Well, he looks pretty good. He's just kind of weak sauce. Whatever, we'll go with him. 87 acceleration is not bad, and 81 speed. That F block shedding could be bad, but that doesn't affect his finesse moves and stuff. That's just for run plays. So as a pure 3rd down back, he could be, or 3rd down like defender, he could be pretty good. So that is who we'll go with that pick. And then, let's see, as we get to our 6th round pick. We do have 2 picks in the 6th round. I'm going to see if that quarterback we were looking at is still there. He is not, so that'll be interesting to see where he ended up. Gregory Howard still hasn't went off the board. He has round 2 to 3 projection. He looks like hot garbage, though, so that might be why. Because he looks like hot garbage. Who should we go with here? There was one other quarterback I was looking at, right? That was 6'6". Yeah, this guy. I think I can wait and take him. Oh, yeah, we need a punter. Let's go ahead and see who looks the best. Kick power, no. What do you mean kick power poor or decent? Which one of you has the highest kick power? That's the real question. Kick accuracy. What is sack? What does SAC stand for? Strength accuracy, maybe? Kick power decent. None of y'all have like good kick power? Change of direction. You're fast. I guess that's good. Kick power solid. Daniel Winters, you rose a lot. Why? I couldn't tell you. Nick Reinhardt. No, they're all trash. I'll take one of them with the 7th round pick, but until then, all right. I do believe we're gonna go with Lloyd Rucker as he is a what should we call it? A zone coverage linebacker, and he has the skills for that with elite change of direction, decent jumping, solid speed, and good acceleration and agility to get around the field. So we do take him. 87 agility, acceleration, 84 agility, and 80 speed is not bad. So hopefully he can be a little rotational player in our 4-3 defense. Moving onwards, let's go ahead and advance the next user pick. And we will be taking, make your selection. Go to quarterback. And where's our 6'6" bro at? Taking Mr. Charlie DiNapoli. 72 speed, 98 throw power is interesting. F break sack is bad though. B, D, C for accuracy. Slow on the run is an F. Under pressure is F. He's going to be hot garbage, but he's going to be our hot garbage, and that's what matters. And we have no remaining picks, so we are going to skip ahead and go to the next user pick in the draft, which is not going to happen because obviously the draft's just going to end. That said, I'm going to go first. Let's just hop into the draft recap, and then I will have to be in here for a while because I will be, what should we call it? Reviewing all the people. Here we have hidden Eric Clifton. That should be interesting. Hopefully one of these ends up superstar. Normal Eli Thomas ends up being a 73 overall though, so not bad. Already number 30 ranked left guard in the league. Eric Clifton, I don't think I'm going to change anything about. He has the basic white guy look anyways. Going for him. And Caleb Northcutt, 64 overall, raw as can be. But he does have that hidden depth. So maybe we focus player him all season and let him start next year as we do have a decent center anyways. Or we just throw him to the fire and see what happens, as he's honestly not that bad at a 64 overall. It's that lower awareness rating that's bringing him down more than his actual ratings. So not a bad pick there. Jaden Huffman, 69 overall. Probably not going to see a lot of the field. Mr. Lloyd Rucker is a 61 overall. Again, hopefully he never has to see the field. And Mr. Charlie DiNapoli does have 98 throw power. That 59 awareness is honestly what's bringing him down. He doesn't look that horrible. And he's number 0 for some reason. I'm going to have to change that. He was number 11 in the draft. That's what I'll put him back at. But anyways, I'm going to deal with decorating all the players. And, well, actually, let's go take a look at some interesting positions first. And then I'll decorate all the players. And I won't do training camp this episode. I'll just do, I'll just leave this as another 30-minute episode. And go ahead and do, what should we call it, training camp and all of preseason in the next episode. So that one will be the longer episode of the bunch. Let's see. First, I want to look at quarterbacks. Chad Bolton. He was a 4th round pick, 29, 66 overall. He was hidden dev. That's insane. What's his depth rate? If it's anything more than star, I'm going to throw a hissy fit. No, okay, it is star. That's crazy, though. 66 overall is not bad at all. Let's, I want to look at him again. Where's he go? Chad Bolton, where are you at? He was a 4th round pick? Where'd he go? Chad Bolton, let's look at his freaking ratings. 93 throw power. That is not a bad quarterback. Low-key, if the Jaguars didn't have T-Law, not a bad look at starter. That's kind of insane. Take a look at these first few guys. Hidden dev for Jerry Hall. Let's see what he got. I'm very curious. Jerry Hall, star. I'll go through and look at all of these and tell you who all got superstar. I want to take a look at all of these tackles, though, and see if any of them got superstar. That way we can just be looking forward to the season. Okay. Of course, the first one I look at has superstar. It's only one of them, though. Only one of them. Caleb Brown's also hidden. This is going to be the all superstar right tackles, aren't it? Okay, he's star. At least only one of them was superstar so far that we could have had. Mr. David Truman, also hidden, also 74 overall. And he's only star as well. And then after that, it's all... We took Eric Clifton, who we can't look at. Chase Douglas in our division. Got taken 1 pick after our guy. Let's see what he's got going on. Star dev. Heck yeah. Okay, so our guy might also be star dev. But that's okay. We don't care. We don't care. We didn't fumble horribly bad. Mark Huden, the other guy we're looking at, was a normal dev. That would have been a backbreaker, so glad we didn't do that. George Johnson was actually hidden dev. Surprisingly, he looks like he's 85 years old. Let's see what he was. I thought he was going to be trash. I'm gonna put that out there. And he's only a star dev anyways. So not anything we should have looked forward to, as he's honestly not that much better than that guy taken in the 4th round. Nick Guerrero, hidden dev, 76 overall. Superstar, calling it. Let's see. Star. Huh, surprising. Let's see what the highest overall is, and then I will let you guys go. 81 overall cornerback. Darius Richards, who I called out from his face, said he was going to have a high overall and maybe even be an X Factor. He is a superstar X Factor that goes to the Arizona Cardinals. That's pretty crazy. That's insane. Let's see who the next highest is. He's 81. Lindsey Johnson. Oh, yeah, I forgot I boosted the cornerback things. So 4 pretty good corners in the top, but that's pretty much it. Pretty top heavy, so that's not bad. 4 good corners go. Right guard goes that we could have. What pick did Alex Butler go at? Let's go to overall. Alex Butler went picks number 16. So we could have had this guy as well. He wasn't even on our radar, though, unfortunately. That's... God dang it, I'm clicking everywhere. I'm getting tired. I'm going to have to do the rest of the thing next season, or next night. God, that's how tired I am. Bro, I know I didn't just do that again. I'm just out here wasting time. My bad, guys. Overall, Alex Butler, give me that sweet, sweet dev. Give me that sweet, sweet dev. Superstar, I'm calling it. He is a superstar. Dang it, man. Anyways, that's fine. I'll go through and decorate our boys up. And in the next episode, I will mention any rookies of note. But with that said, I hope you guys do enjoy this series. And I will see everybody in the next episode of Jets Franchise.